Hi, my name is Emily Vicars, and I worship a dirty pink elephant, but we'll get to that a little later. Before I begin, I would like you to consider something or someone that you sought out often when you were small. For me, it was an elephant named Ellie, but it will look different for everyone. For some of us, it could have been a video game, a toy, your best friend down the street, a sport, a creative hobby, a game, or an adult that you admired. We all have someone or something we remember from when we were small that maybe doesn't hold as much excitement as it used to. And why is it that way? Why is it that Christmas doesn't feel the same after finding out that Santa isn't real? How come certain toys aren't as fun to play with once you realize that your friends donated all of theirs? Maybe it's just life, right? We all grow up and experience change. Maybe there's nothing to question. Just the way it is. In 2023, I was introduced to a visualization meditation where you're asked to consider someone that you think is perfect. This meditation isn't crazy advanced or complicated. If you've ever daydreamed, you're capable of meditating on a perfect person. You're asked to sit with this image in your mind and consider why they're perfect. What do you admire about them? And I'll ask the same of you now. This person doesn't have to be alive or even someone that you know personally. In some of my first meditations, I chose to focus on Ellie, my stuffed animal. Today, I simply ask you to gently close your eyes and consider someone that you deeply admire. Imagine what they look like in your mind. Imagine this person is sitting directly in front of you with a big smile on their face, and they're so happy to see you. What do you admire about them? What makes them perfect to you? Why are they special? Consider how this person makes you feel right now. Even just imagining them sitting right in front of you, looking at you with loving kindness in their eyes. Lastly, imagine that they could share some advice with you without words. Maybe just a feeling that they can give you, some wisdom that they have. Now imagine that this loved one shrinks into a very small, bright light that hovers right in front of your face. It lifts up over your head and melts down through your mind, down your spine, and into your heart. Start to connect back to the room and flutter your eyes open. Welcome back. Welcome back. Really quickly, what came up for you? Raise your hand if you felt any positive emotions simply by just visualizing this person. Through meditating on my loved one every day for weeks, I was forced to examine how she made me feel and consider that she doesn't make everyone else feel that way. If my stuffed animal were perfect, if she emitted emotional safety and playfulness and innocence, everybody would see her that way, and she'd be worth a ton of money. When you think of the person or childhood object that I asked you to consider in the very beginning, did everyone feel the way that you did? Were the good feelings being emitted from that object? Would any stranger on the street feel magnetized to it as you did? And if not everyone feels the exact same way, then where are these feelings coming from? If your loved one wasn't actually looking at you just now with love and kindness in their eyes, then who was? Where did the safety come from? Where did the playfulness come from? Where did the excitement come from? And are you going to keep believing that it's outside of you? They can't exist. These feelings, these positive feelings, they can't exist in the job or the lover or the money. And if they could, we would all want the exact same things and we'd be completely satisfied once we got it. And if all the good feelings never existed in Santa Claus or the video game or the toy or the old friend, because if they did, we would have never felt any differently about them. We all want to feel whole, and if the wholeness existed in the things we wanted them to, we wouldn't be looking for the next thing. Through meditation, I was forced to question if I was ever really reaching for a dirty pink elephant, or if I was reaching for myself. What are you reaching for? Thank you.